Have you ever felt like you're sitting on a mountain of professional experience, but you're just not sure how to turn it into an actual business? Well, today we're going to break down an amazing case study that does exactly that. We're going from a passive resume to an active revenue-generating brand.
And this quote, this is the core idea of the whole thing. So many of our professional profiles are just a history lesson, right? It's a list of what we've done. But what if it could be your best salesperson working for you around the clock? That's the game-changing transformation we're going to walk through. Okay, so first, let's meet the star of our story, Wyona. She is a seriously skilled professional. I mean, she has all the raw materials you could possibly need to build a killer consulting business. But she just wasn't using them that way yet. I mean, just look at this resume. It is an absolute powerhouse. We're talking human resources, deep expertise in industrial organizational psychology. She's a TEDx co-organizer, a nonprofit founder. The list goes on. She's a legit expert in fields that are in super high demand. So clearly her expertise isn't the problem, which makes you wonder.
So what was the problem? Well, it was this. Her profile, as impressive as it was designed to do one thing: get her a job. It wasn't designed to attract paying clients. You can think of it like a rearview mirror. It only showed where she'd been. It wasn't a sales pitch for where she could take someone.
And wow, this slide just says it all, doesn't it? Look at the difference. On the left, her original headline is just a long laundry list of past roles. It tells you who she was. But on the right, that's a total game changer. It screams, I'm a consultant. This is the valuable problem I solve for you, and hey, you can book me right now for this price. It went from being a bio to being an ad.
And that really is the key. It's this simple but incredibly powerful shift in your thinking. You have to stop just describing your past and start selling a future result. Honestly, this one little change in how you frame yourself is the foundation for turning what you know into actual revenue.
Okay, so we get the what, but what about the how? This transformation didn't happen by accident. There was a very specific, tactical plan to turn her profile from a resume into a sales engine. Let's dig into that blueprint.
The whole plan really boiled down to these three critical moves. First, rewrite the headline, which we've already seen is huge, but it didn't stop there. Next, you have to transform your summary section to be all about client results, and then you optimize your entire experience section to prove you can deliver.
And this is where it gets really powerful. You have to talk in numbers. Instead of some vague duty like, I led leadership development, her profile was changed to a concrete result. I reduced manager turnover by 27%. See the difference? One is just a task you performed. The other is a quantifiable result that a potential client can immediately see the value in. It's proof.
Okay, next up, all of that broad expertise was bundled into clear, specific things people could actually buy. Look at this. It's like a menu. You know exactly what you're getting, exactly how much it costs, and exactly how long it's going to take. This is all about making it super easy for a potential client to say yes. And from a psychology standpoint, it's brilliant. It gives people different ways to start working with her depending on their budget and needs.
The whole strategy really kicks off with this offer, the $297 one. This is what you might call a foot-in-the-door offer. It's low cost, low risk. It's an easy yes for someone who's new to you. It's all about proving your value on a small scale because that's what opens the door to much bigger projects down the road.
And then you've got the other end of the spectrum, the big one, the $4,500 high-ticket package. This is where the real revenue comes from. So by having both that easy entry point offer and a premium package, she built a complete value ladder. She's ready to meet clients wherever they are on their journey.
But you know, the real world is messy. It's never quite that straightforward. Right as this awesome sales engine was getting built, a major roadblock popped up, a potential conflict of interest with her corporate day job.
You see, the original idea was to offer corporate HR consulting. The problem, she was already an HR agent for a huge corporation. That's a direct conflict. You can't serve two masters in that world. Now, this is a super common problem, and for a lot of aspiring consultants, this is where the dream dies. It forces you to ask, do you give up, or do you find a way to adapt?
In this slide shows the brilliant pivot she made. The entire business model just sidesteps the conflict zone on the left. Instead of corporate HR, she leaned into her other incredible skills: personal coaching, mental health advocacy, and community work. She's still using her core expertise, but she carved out a new lane that creates zero legal or ethical problems.
And this right here, this is the final, legally approved list of services. And this isn't just some branding exercise. This is about creating a clear, defensible boundary for her business. Everything on this list is totally distinct from her corporate HR role, and that protects both her and her employer. It's a crucial step.
So after navigating that huge challenge, the brand was finally ready for its official relaunch, now fully optimized to be that 24/7 salesperson we talked about.
And here it is, the new mission statement. Just listen to how clear and focused that is. It's not about corporate HR at all anymore. It's a personal development and community impact practice. This is a brand that knows exactly who it serves and precisely what it offers. No confusion.
And of course, the main service got a makeover too. It's still that $4,500 90-day package, but now it's a holistic life and career transformation. Look at the target client, not a big company, but a high-potential individual. It lines up perfectly with the new conflict-free brand.
So when you look at the whole journey, the business pulled off this incredible pivot from a conflicting corporate model to a thriving personal practice. And the big lesson for all of us here is powerful. Your plan is always going to get tested by reality. To really succeed, you have to be willing to adapt to your own unique circumstances. Which brings us to the final question, and this one's for you. I want you to take a hard look at your own professional profile. Is it just a history book telling people who you used to be? Or is it an active, forward-looking sales tool that tells potential clients exactly what amazing things you can do for them right now?